What is up, YouTube? Prototype Mark 1 coming at you with a brand new video, and would you look at that, we're back in Minecraft. Alright, now if you remember the last time we left off, we found something pretty interesting down there. Now I'm kind of a noob. I remember I was pro Minecraft for so long. I was such a pro Minecrafter, but now I'm a noob, and I don't have any ladders, so we're just gonna have to mine straight. I also don't have another pickaxe. Wow, I am just noobing it up right now. Okay, so what I'm doing is, if you remember correctly, last time down there we found a skeleton spawner. Now that's some good news, because now we have loads and loads and loads of XP that we can get by grinding skeletons. Oh my goodness, I need to make some more. I need to make more of this fencing. I need to make more chests badly. That is on the agenda for today. Alright, so today's video is going to be, I don't want to say short, but relatively simple. Alright, seeing as how we have diamonds, and seeing as how we have 5, that's enough for a pickaxe, with 2 left over. Now, a pickaxe can be used to make obsidian, and sugarcane can be used to make a book with our cows. I think you get where we're going. We're making an enchanting table, and we are going to make a skeleton experience farm. Now, step 1, I think, is going to be make the skeleton farm. That is going to be the... Why? Okay. I don't know, my keyboard's batteries are dying, so sometimes my walking button will get stuck in the forward or whatever position I was moving. So what I'm going to do, guys, really quick, is I am going to get down in this mine shaft, or well, I guess you can call it a mine shaft. I'm going to get down there. I'm going to get to work on that skeleton spawner and start making an XP farm, and I'm thinking we're going to do a mix between progress updates and time lapses. So let's get to it. Alright, so here we are, and actually what we're gonna do is start by removing everything in here, getting basically all of the cobble and mossy cobble cleared out. Made of myself some more pickaxes to make that a little more doable. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse, followed by some progress updates, followed by a time lapse until this build is complete. So let's start the time lapse with me clearing all of this space out.
Mahf spins the record, ladies looking great. Mahf spins the record. Mahf spins the record, ladies looking great. Mahf spins the record.
Alright, and as you can see, I've also done a little bit of walling off in some areas, just so that, you know, it's a straight shot down here. No mobs can form. And, I'm not entirely sure, you know, if, I'm gonna need that back area for, like, the kill room or for standing. But anyway, as you can see, the room is cleared out. Now it's just creepily floating in the middle of the room. And we actually have some iron, because, you know, we need more iron. And I'm not even being sarcastic. I actually enjoy having a lot of iron, because, well, you know, I'm gonna have to use it for a lot of things. So anyway, I'm going to get started in here, and every so often I will show you what we have accomplished. Let's get started. Alright, guys, so far I had to move the staircase, sadly, because I forgot that this had to be a 9x9 room, not just have the floor removed, but it has to be 9x9. So, doing that, I realized my stairs were in the way, so moved the stairs, got the room 9x9, and now it is oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I got the hiccups. They come and go as they please. Anyway, now all I gotta do is start adding water and then guide this in the direction of the kill room, which I feel is gonna be in this direction because, you know, walking down the stairs leads right down there. And I am gonna pretty this entire room up because once I fill it in with water, there's really no going back and touching it up. So what I'm gonna do is get the basic outline set up, find out where I'm gonna go, and then before we activate it, I'm going to go back and make it pretty. Let's get started. Alright guys, another progress update. And is it just me or does every progress update come with me eating? Anyway, we have added the water in. And if we jump in, we get pushed right on down. And this is going to lead into our kill room. The reason water isn't flowing down here, I'm going to have to remove these blocks to get the water to continue to flow, but that'll make building this a nightmare. So I'm going to continue to build this, and then I'm going to break free the water, make sure everything flows and that everything's all good, and then we're going to have a really good skeleton spawner. Alright, let's get back to work. It's always something with me. I forgot to get the signs. I need the signs so that they can travel. Yep, back up to get the signs. But, on a side note, I did make a ladder. Oh, this is awesome. I was making signs, and I found a slime. And I'm going to kill it. And now it's going to multiply. And I'm going to kill it again. Die. What? No slime balls. Ah, that's stupid. Alright, so progress is being made. Right here, I am going to be adding a piston as soon as I make one, because I forgot a piston. But so far, we have the beginnings of a mob elevator forming. I broke out all this to test to make sure the water flowed. It did. And this is where our mobs will start to climb up. So I'm going to go make that piston so I can finish this build. Man, it's turning into a back and forther already. Alright, so right here we actually have an AFK platform. That way when the mobs get here, they're actually going to die and I'm going to get their drops. This way I can just AFK if I ever... Oh, I need that. I can just AFK if I ever need, like, bone meal, arrows, bows, anything like that. I'll just AFK for. Now I have to continue on up and make the killing platform where they'll drop and I can one-hit them and I get their items and their XP. Whew. It's turning into a long build. Alright, so this is kind of funny, but there's a little hole right here, which leads down to our mob spawner. Basically what I have to do is get to y equals 73 in order for the drop to work. So we are going to make this part out of glass until I get to y equals 73. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, I figured I should eat, which also means I should probably tell you guys how it's going. So step 1, get the bread. Step 2, eat the bread. Step 3, turn around. And that, my friends, is why I did this out of glass. Because, well, since we're so close to skeleton spawner, we might actually spawn them from inside here. Meaning if we just look out, we'll actually see them coming up the tubes, and I honestly think that's really cool whenever you can see the stuff like that. So, I'm almost done, actually. Wow, I'm also getting hungry pretty fast. We're almost done. All I have to do is finish the... I'm finished up there. Just gotta add another block. I ran out of water. And then move it out a few and have them fall to their deaths. Sound like a good time? Sounds like a good time to me. Good news, everybody. The killing platform so far is turning into a success. So, if I can just do this without dying, I'm going to... Come on. Plug. Hold up and plug. Also, as you can tell, man. So, they're going to come all the way up here, which will give us a good view of the house. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Now, here's where it's going to get interesting. Mainly with the physics of water. Alright, I thought so. It's going to overflow. Now, I'm going to have to make sides there and there. but the water will flow and flow and flow and push them, and bam, they're gonna hit right there. And as you can see, they're almost gonna die just like I did. So I have to melt up a little bit more glass, and then I am actually going to be pretty much finished with this. Alright guys, let's get to it. Alright guys, I thought I'd just give a little update. As you saw, it will make the drop, and it lands exactly where I need it to make them drop down to 1 heart, so I can basically just hit them once, kill them, collect their XP. Now I am making it all out of glass, meaning I am going and collecting a boatload of sand. I have already smelted, like, I have to say about 1.5 stacks, 2 stacks, maybe even 3 of sand in the glass, and I need 17 more pieces. So I'm just over here collecting some more sand. Alright, just need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now it doesn't look the best over here, but that's okay. Not too terribly worried about it. I'm sure eventually this area will be used for something. So anyway, all I have to do now is add the final leg to the drop. That way they don't fall out, nothing happens, and you know, because who knows, maybe one of them will fall, land over there, then we get invaded with skeletons, and that's just generally not a good time. So we need to do that. We need to finish closing in the top. That's what the additional pieces were for. Actually, I didn't need 17 more pieces. I needed 17 total, so I just need to put 5 in there. Alright, so here's 12 more. With these, I'll be able to finish up the last leg, which is important. Oh, there's my cobblestone piece. So I'd say I need that. The last leg goes right here. 1 gone. Come on. And move out. Place and place. Alright, and then we just need to not die, thank God. And then we're just going to finish up smelting. After that, all I have to do, close in the area, set up a walkway up to the platform, and I might actually end up having to make a an on-off switch, because if this area up here is activating that mob spawner, I don't want it constantly running, because that's going to lag down my recordings, have a lot of entities, and, well, you know, I really don't want that. I kind of want this as a thing where I turn it on, walk away for 5-10 minutes, and either collect a crap load of bone meal, or an absolute crap ton of experience. And just like that, this part is fully finished. I'm going to tear down my scaffolding, get back to work, and I'll get back with you guys when I'm fully rocking and rolling. Well, everybody, once again, I am an idiot. I made a mistake. I need a sticky piston. Not a regular piston, a sticky piston. So, that first slime that we killed gave us no slime balls. So now what I'm doing is basically walking around the swamp. I don't remember if it has to be nighttime for slimes to spawn or not. Hopefully not. But either way, I'm just walking around hoping maybe I'll find a slime jumping around. I tell you, this build is proving very difficult indeed. Well guys, I just did a little bit of research, and well, I live by the saying of you learn something new every day. Apparently, slimes' spawn rate is affected by the moon. So during a new moon, you get no slimes, and the bigger the moon, the higher the slime chance. This is actually brand new news to me. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I am just going to finish working on the spawner and make it just an AFK platform for bone meal. Right now I got 19 levels. That's enough for maybe a semi-half decent enchantment. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create the enchantment table. Now, let me start by putting all this away. Grabbing that, throwing that in the smelter. Nothing else to grab. And I'm going to put all my redstone and blah away. And now I am going to show you how this skelly spawner works as soon as I get down there. Okay, so here we are at the AFK platform. Right here we are going to put a sticky piston which will extend, and whenever it extends, a block will be pushed there, forcing the skeletons to keep going right on the way up. Whenever the block breaks, or well, I say breaks, I mean retracts, they will no longer go up, but push ahead, get caught in the water slice, and all their drops will flow in the chest. Now, the way we get up here is by following this rickety staircase, which, no worries guys, I am totally going to beautify this place up. I'm not sure if you want to watch that or not, let me know. But, come up here, and this is going to have to be all closed off, and no light can shine through, and I kind of boned and forgot all my cobblestone. Let me just mine some really quick. Hey, see what happens when we make mistakes? We find iron. Just remember that, guys. When you don't succeed, iron. Actually, a pretty healthy amount of iron, too. Alright, anyway, we're going to need a good amount of cobblestone. And then, we're going to actually 100% finish this farm. So, we are going to need to destroy that, and that. And I thought about it, and a little bit of cobblestone isn't really going to kill anyone. So now we just need to mine all of this stuff. And as you can see, we get a perfect slice. We get perfect slices of water, which will then lead up into our spawner, which we don't want to go because we will die from the lava. In fact, it even meets perfectly up there to force them to start swimming. Now, if we can, I'll take that torch and that torch and actually hit F for that. Now I have a very bad feeling we're gonna die really soon. Not even gonna lie. And if you're wondering why I have those blocks on top of the skeleton spawner, that is so that no skeleton actually spawns on top. If any skeleton spawns on top, they don't come down very fast, so they'll be up there for quite some time. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have enough. Now let us finish destroying the torches. I can already hear something shooting me. I can also feel it. Nope, stop it. And eventually I'm also gonna replace this all with glass. So now let's actually head up to the AFK floor and see what we get. Let's see this thing in action. And I'm going to turn it on to XP mode manually by actually, oh, more iron, by actually placing something there. But as you can see, they start dying, and if we check the chest, I'll give those, oh wait, don't tell me that their items are burning as well. Oh, that's depressing. Let's let one more come up and we'll be able to tell. Let's move out of eyesight of them. It might be because they can actually see me. Huh. Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at that and see why it's doing what it's doing. Okay, so the good news is, if you can see those black legs right there, the skeletons are spawning, they are falling, and they are one-hittable, and those drops are going into the chest. So that's all good. And also, if you look, you can see them all. Actually, they're producing at a really, really nice rate. So all we have to do is play whack-a-mole. So I might actually remove the lava, or I might just keep it for the time being. But I'm going to actually try a little something out. So I'm gonna go make a trapdoor and see if this idea is gonna work or not. I just thought that this looked really cool, and I'm really happy I made this out of glass. As you can see, they just start swimming on up and falling back down. So I'm gonna head back down to the AFK platform and actually see how many more we got. Alright, we're at level 20. 21. 22. Wow. This little machine works. This works great actually. And it doesn't catch every drop, but it catches a good majority of them. So here's an idea, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But no, we don't want it to be right there. Alright, we're gonna do that. And that. And then whenever we want to kill one, we're gonna do that. Then we'll step forward. Hey, that actually works pretty good. And then we are going to just, well, first kill you, and then stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, go away. Heck, I could even kill him like this by opening the bottom door. But notice how they can see me and they keep shooting at me? Yeah, trying to avoid that little complication. There we go. That's a lot better, actually. Alright. So look at that. We now officially have a fully working, fully functioning, bow-producing skeleton spawner. I'm actually going to, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but right outside my house, there is a thunderstorm brewing. So I'm actually going to AFK here for probably a good 30 minutes. I have to drive over to my mom's house to feed my dog. So yeah, I'm going to AFK here, let these zombies build up, and I will be back, and we'll see how much we get when I get back. Alright, it's 5:20 now. Let's see what we get when I get back. Alright, so I left at 5:20. It is 6:40. I have been gone for an hour and 20 minutes. I am recording at 9 frames a second. That is how many entities I have. I'm at level 25 now. Let's see what I make it to. Uh-oh. I don't know how that happened. I think I might have hit the wrong button. Alright. Just gonna back up and start swinging at them. Thing is, I'm only attacking one at a time instead of having a sweeping motion. What I'm gonna do actually is keep any more from spawning by letting all of them kind of just go into the lava. Hopefully that'll keep any more from coming in here. So I'm just gonna kind of punch these guys to death. Wow, there are so many skeletons in here. Alright, I'm just gonna keep swinging. Jesus, guys. I should have checked this beforehand, but there's a handful of entities in there. Wow. Now I'm starting to deal some damage. And I'm gaining a handful of levels. As you can see. Holy crap. They're still coming. I have so many levels that they just don't know what to do. That looks really cool, though. Well, let's take down the last of what we have. They keep coming in because of how many there were. Wow. Okay. That's insane. I'm gonna also just destroy that block. And are these getting clogged? Huh. Seems like I got a clog somewhere. That's not good. Alright, I'm gonna fix that really quick. After I let all these levels catch up. Wow, I gained 20 levels from that. Alright, basically what happened is these hoppers, there was just so much in them that they just couldn't really handle it. So I took care of that, which is fine. And now I just have to do that. And we are awesome again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all the bows that I can. And I actually put a shovel away. And I'm going to repair them. Let's see how many bows we can get, shall we? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bows. We collected 10 bows from that. Now I think I'm going to have this as my my quote-unquote on and off switch. Just because now nothing's going to get in here, entities aren't going to pile up, and it's still going to let them spawn. I'm also going to test a theory out. As soon as I let this guy die, I'm testing a theory. Just going to put a block there, and see if now I'll actually get their drops. Yep. Alright, so if I place a block there, it actually allows their drops, or at least it looked like it let a few of their drops through. Also, as you can tell, we get quite a few bones and arrows. So I'm actually going to take 2 stacks, yeah, that would work. 2 stacks for myself. And he dies. Alright, yeah, that at least it greatly ups the chance of drops. Alrighty, so now we have bones, we have bows, and all I have to do is pretty this place up. Not going to do that today. What I'm now going to do is I am going to start working on the room for the enchantment table. I'm going to keep that in the same area. I feel, you know, this where I get all the experience. It should be where I get all of my enchanting done. So, let's get to work. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have our enchantment table. Alright guys, we're back, and here I am putting the final touches, oh wait, not that one, on the enchanting table. Now, I'm getting a little too low of frame rates for me, so we're going to break that, and hopefully everything else will just fall in there. Anyway. Now, if you're asking yourself why I bothered even changing these walls whenever we're not going to see them because of bookshelves, I'm actually going to have the bookshelves hiding in the ceiling and floors. So you walk in, flick a button, and whoo, they appear. I think it's going to be really fun and really cool. But anyway, let us... Oh, I just realized I don't have any lapis lazuli. So I can't even do any enchanting right now. I feel like an idiot. Alright guys, but I am going to end the video here. Alright, I'll kill these guys off for you. There we go. Collect their experience. And look at their chest. So we have a really good amount of loot in here, guys. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to end the video here. Off camera, I'm going to work on prettying this entire area up, because it kind of looks like I just went in and made it all, which is very true. And I'm also going to try and figure out an on-off switch so that I don't have a backup of mobs all the time. So whenever we come back, hopefully this place looks a lot better, a lot more functioning. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, please give that a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content whenever it gets posted. To get the fastest... oh my god, I'm brain farting. To know about whenever my new videos are coming out the fastest, follow me on Twitter at PrototypeMark1. Link is down in the description below. Can't believe I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, guys, this is Prototype Mark 1 signing off. For the rest of you guys out there, game on.